Lindsay here, and on today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Over the summer there was a lot of videos that I wanted to do, a lot of reviews I wanted to do that I wasn't able to because I was busy with some personal stuff, but I wrote down all the movies that I went to see over the summer and in the past couple months, and I wrote each one on a note card, and I've shuffled these a lot. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull a card and give like a quick 2-3 sentence review and what I thought about it. And then I'll reveal what that movie is, and then we'll move on to the next one. We've got 12 cards here, 12 freaking movies that I went to see in the theater and I didn't do reviews on because I didn't have time. So we're gonna find out today what I really thought. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, first card is, I will watch whatever this director puts out. I think he's incredibly creative, and while I think it fell apart a little bit in the last act, it still left an impact on me with its imagery, its acting, its vibe, its tone. I really, really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what he brings us next. And that movie is Longlegs. Up next, we've got, this one I really, really enjoyed. Amazing use of non-linear story, an amazing use of non-linear storytelling. The two leads in it were really good. They went a lot of places that a lot of actors would be willing to go. I can't wait to see more from both of them and this director. And if you didn't see it, because I don't think it had a super wide release, it's an independent film, make sure you catch it when it comes to physical media or streaming. And that movie is Strange Darling. Up next, we've got, this one was not in the theater, but it's by a filmmaker that I really liked, and he usually writes really gritty, grimy, violent movies, which I really enjoy. This one was not my favorite. It had a lot of great stuff in it, a lot of tension building and character building, but again, I don't think it's his strongest one, but I hope he keeps making more, and that movie is Rebel Ridge. We're busting right through these. Up next, we've got, this one I didn't care for. The acting is great. It looked beautiful. The performances were well done. I understood what they were trying to go for. I was just really, really bored through most of it. And that movie was The Bike Riders. I don't think it did very well in the box office either. Yeah, even Tom Hardy couldn't save this one for me. Bike Riders. Up next, we've got, oh my gosh, this one was a fun one to go see because I hadn't seen anything else from this main actress besides the TV show that she did. It was a really fun story, some crazy shit happening. The bad guy in it looks like evil Jimmy Fallon. It was fun. I don't know how much of a lasting impact it will leave. I could see it becoming a cult classic as this person's career keeps growing. But yeah, it was fun. It wasn't surprising or anything like that, but it was a lot of fun. And that movie is Immaculate, the nun movie with Sydney Sweeney. Up next, we've got, I can probably sum up this, my review for this movie pretty succinctly. My nipples were hard through this entire movie. It's Deadpool and Wolverine. It was great. It was fun. They did a lot of fun shit. Up next, we've got, oh man, this was another disappointment that I had. This was the third film in a trilogy. I had super high hopes for this movie, and I was really liking the vibe and everything because, you know, each installment was like a different kind of horror genre kind of thing going on, and I was really excited for this one because it was 80s LA. You get all that grimy, you know, neon lights and sex shops and all this shit going on. I was super, super pumped, and they really didn't stick the landing with this one. They really didn't. This is, I think, is the worst of the trilogy. And yeah, it just was not my favorite. I love the look. I liked a lot of the references and the fashion, etc., but they lost the character, and at the end they really lost the plot, and that is Maxine. Wow, so disappointing. But still fun. The next one we've got is, oh man, this just didn't need to be made. This one didn't need to be made. It held such promise at the beginning, but then they did that stupid thing where they brought back a legacy character, and it just looked really bad, and it made no sense. And so yeah, this one was another disappointment for me. Oh yeah, and a couple of the characters had such strong accents that I could not understand what they were talking about, so I missed out on a lot of exposition. So yeah, there were some cool scenes in this one, but overall I don't think it needed to be made, and that is Alien Romulus. Hot take? I don't know. You tell me. Up next we've got, okay, this filmmaker, again, I really like the symbolism that he puts into his films. So I was really excited for this one. It had a lot of people in it and that I like, and the teaser trailer was extremely provocative, so I was super excited. Went in, there's some amazing scenes, some very tense and action-filled scenes and craziness. The last 20 minutes is very exciting, and there's a lot going on. And I understood the messages he was going for, but one of the main actresses gave a very flat performance, and it got a little boring sometimes. Not my favorite of his, but not completely horrible. It's got a good message in there. I just don't think the narrative around it was good enough to support that message. And that movie is Civil War. Up next we've got, this one was okay. It wasn't horrible. It had some good moments. The Dutch original is much better, much better, much more terrifying. Gets the vibe of what's going on a lot better. But this one had James McAvoy, and he's just very, I like him. That movie Speak No Evil. Up next we've got, this one was good too. This was a movie I did on the same day as I saw Strange Darling. I did a double feature, and it was very inventive, very timely story. I'd be interested to see, this is a new filmmaker, new director, her first outing, and I thought she did a really good job. The use of sound was really well done in this movie. The bad guy, not used to seeing him as a bad guy, and he's a really fucking bad guy in this movie. But yeah, it's very timely, it's well done. It piques your interest a lot and keeps you guessing as to what's really going on. And Haley Joel Osment's in it, and he's wonderful. Even though he's a piece of shit in it, he's wonderful. He's really good in it. And that movie is Blink Twice, which I think is on streaming now. You should go check it out. It's got a lot of gnarly shit in it, just a forewarning, but it's a good story. And last but not least, we have, oh man, this one, this one was fun to go watch, but I have to say, I only cared about the killing. I only cared about the killing. That's it. The rest of the stuff I didn't give a shit about. I thought was kind of boring, because I'm not a huge fan of this franchise. The practical effects are where the gravy is. No pun intended. Is that a pun? It could be. It could be. I don't know, you tell me. But no, the practical kills were so much fun, the character is so fun and zany and just does silly, funny things and makes you laugh your ass off while you're seeing these fucking atrocities happen on the screen. And that movie is Terrifier 3. Well, those were the 12 movies that I saw in the theater. There shouldn't be any ones that I missed. I don't think so. I usually post on Twitter when I'm seated for a movie. And I went back through those and through my receipts and stuff. Why don't movie places give out ticket stubs anymore? I can't save a receipt and it doesn't look as cool. Bring back fucking ticket stubs, please. Bring back ticket stubs. I know there's some chains that still have ticket stubs, but they all should. It's part of the whole thing. Give me a ticket stub. Well, that is going to do it for this quick little video. I hope you enjoyed that. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on all the movies that I've seen this year that I haven't had a chance to come tell you about. I hope those little fun, quick 2-3 second reviews were succinct. If there's a movie you'd like to hear me go a little more in depth on, maybe the ones I didn't really care for, if you want to give you more reasons or explain and go into a little more depth about why I did or did not like something, put it below in the comments. If you saw any of these movies, let me know what you thought about them in the comments. But that's going to do it for this little video. So until next time, this is Lindsay signing off. Out. Check you later.